Back again with another video. I wanted to make something for people out there that feel like they sabotage themselves. I'm going to keep this video brief. I'm going to give you a personal experience, examples, and hopefully we'll be able to maybe clear up the air for everybody who thinks that they sabotage themselves. I'm going to use a pretty strong example. Back when I was younger, really in high school, I used to play basketball. So all my athletes out there, all my people who are content creators, artists, this video is definitely for you. So make sure you hit this like button if you guys are feeling the vibe, you guys take something away. Comment down your thoughts, your feelings, your remarks. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you resonate with the message. And yeah, without further ado, I used to be a basketball player when I was in high school, and I was a pretty good basketball player. I was good with the fundamentals, and I was pretty athletic. And although my basketball career didn't start until middle school, once I got into my freshman year of basketball, I not only was able to make the team, but I was able to start. And although I had aspirations and I was on a trajectory to probably go, if not D2, possibly even D1, Division I basketball, my sophomore, truly my junior and senior year, I didn't show up, so to speak, or in other words, I sabotaged myself. And I can really just boil this down to two main reasons why I sabotaged myself and my success and just my journey with basketball. The main thing, there's two main things. The one thing was I had too many distractions I was letting leak into my mind. There were people in my life, parents as well as coaches, who had an opinion on what I should be doing and how I should be playing. So for example, say I didn't play up to my full potential on, some of the games. Well, they would really let me know that when I already knew that. So I felt like I had a spotlight on me 24/7. Of course, when it came into organized basketball, whether it be AAU or especially high school basketball. But before, when I not only discovered that I had a desire to play basketball, but realized that I was decent, I had some potential, the way that I got there was, which we're going to get to the second reason, was through fun, right? I didn't play basketball or I didn't start playing basketball, and again, this is an example of why you're sabotaging yourself. I didn't play basketball because I thought, sure, maybe I wanted to go to the NBA because, Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant, these were people who were role models to me, were idols to me. But, I just like to play basketball, right? The feeling of, hitting a shot all net, or hitting, a couple shots in a row, or just the feeling of dribbling and doing moves, I had a lot of resonation with basketball. So I naturally liked it. And you can almost say that, you could probably truly say that I was playing basketball because it made me feel good. I wasn't playing basketball in order to get to a certain area in life. For that, I wasn't playing to get somewhere to feel good. I was just playing because it made me feel good, right? So the second reason why I sabotaged myself was in kind of combination with the first reason, right? I was listening to all these outsiders. Again, when you get up into the high school, or you're even in competitive AAU, right? A lot of people start talking about colleges and start talking about all this other stuff that isn't even important versus just playing and enjoying while you play, because all that other stuff will fall into place. Well, there were a lot of other people who were trying to make me realize, oh, you have so much potential, and it really made and took away the fun of the game for me. It took away the desire to not only show up to practices, but just to play in general. Because now, instead of it being about having fun, which my second reason is, it's supposed to be fun. When we focus on scholarships, or trying to get a certain amount of likes, or a certain amount of looks, views, comments, subscribers, a certain amount of points, right? We take the fun out of the journey, because originally, like I like I've mentioned, I've started playing basketball because I enjoyed it naturally. It was something that I did because I liked it. It made me feel good. It wasn't because, I play it and if I score 15, 20 points and I get a dunk and I get a couple 3-pointers, then I feel good. No, it was just me playing basketball. Whatever comes. At the end of the day, I just love to play, right? So I didn't realize, and again, this is why this world, this matrix, this system that we live in can really throw you off course if you're not being deliberate with your thoughts and not being exact and not being clear on why you're doing what you do, right? So the fun got out of it for me, right? By the time I was in my junior and senior year, I had a lot of people that were like, hey, what's going on? Come on, dude, this. And by that time, I was already sabotaged. I had let people get into my energy. And to be honest with you, I wasn't mature enough to notice these things and to slow myself down and just block out what doesn't serve me and just tune in to playing the game of basketball, right? Another example is when I post videos on YouTube. Sometimes it's really easy for me to go, dang, only 5 views in an hour. Dang, no one liked it. Or even to have the mindset of, man, I've started so many times, people won't believe in me. These are all thoughts that aren't in my favor, okay? There isn't any predestiny as far as what you should and shouldn't be doing, right? So for you to have thoughts that are not conducive or that don't help you with your athletic career as a high schooler, with your passionate career as a young adult, right? Whether that be in arts, whether that be in tech, right? We sometimes will sabotage ourselves because we don't think we're worthy enough, or we are listening to other people tell us what to do, and we fall short of what other people say that we should do, therefore thinking we're not good enough. Or my favorite, right? The propaganda that's around us, and we'll measure ourselves, right, alongside of somebody else who is totally different, has a different brain, has different neurological connections, had a different upbringing, had a different walk of life. So it's only going to make us feel bad when we try to compare ourselves to the person next to us, right? When, yeah, sure, there's somebody who we are inspired by and want to live maybe a similar lifestyle, but that doesn't mean to say that what they're doing is supposed to be what we're doing, what you're doing, right? It's okay to take note, and it's okay to listen to the people who are trying to encourage you or who are trying to share information with you. But I've said this before on this channel, nobody knows what's better than you. That nobody knows what's better for you than you, right? At the end of the day, everybody's gonna have an opinion. Everybody is gonna want to say something about your journey and what you should and shouldn't do. But the only person who should have final say, or who should have any type of control over what you want to do emotionally, physically, is you, right? So instead of sabotaging ourselves, some of the things that we can do in order for us to stay on that path, not only just physically, but mentally, because it starts in here, is to make sure that whatever we're doing, for example, me, if I'm posting YouTube videos, then I need to make sure that my message is clear, that my message is concise and it is direct to my audience, and that ultimately the main thing is that I feel good about what I'm talking about, that I care, that what I'm talking about excites me, that what I'm talking about flows through me. Otherwise, I know for me, this is just me, this may be for you, but this is me, none of this is gonna work for me. If I'm here trying to copy Joe Schmo, right? If I'm here trying to do things for virality, if I'm here doing things that are taking me away from my character, aka selling my soul, I know for a fact, I know how I'm wired, I know how I'm connected, that nothing is gonna work for me. But if I go from literally the heart and I really quiet my mind, or I get into a frequency to where I'm able to be genuine, I'm able to cater to actual things that I have been through in my life and learned, and that I know that can be helpful to people, that is when I am in my power. That is when I don't have those sabotaging thoughts, because newsflash, when you're doing something that is not truly you, you're gonna have those sabotaging thoughts, especially at the beginning. But a lot of those people in Hollywood is a tree that the witches used to use back in the day, anyway, let me stay on. When you are not doing what you are truly feeling is resonating with you, right? I see a lot of people dancing, doing all of these things, twerking, talking about all these hot button topics, no fap, plant-based or not. Like, I see all of these people trying to follow these trends, right? And I'm trying to tell you from experience, I've tried to do the same thing. It is a dead end, okay? And if you're still here watching this video, it is a dead end. It's time to step into who you are, right? And understand truly your message, your path that might be helpful for one another, for somebody out here. And it's time to tap into that, because again, like I said, that is the key for not only for you to not sabotage yourself, but for you to know, you know what, damn it, I actually am doing good. I set a goal for myself. I made sure I was in these parameters. And at the end of the day, I make sure that I was genuine and just. These are the qualities that not only keep you focused on track, but take you to the top, whatever that means, that take you to the summit of wherever you are trying to meet your highest self. I hope this was helpful. Love and light to all, and to all love and light. Little 2-for-1 today. I'll see you tomorrow. Forever out.